What's wrong?
Just got my electric bill.
Maayong buntag.
Mein Buntag from sunny Ormoc. It's a lovely day today. Today we want to talk about electric bills and the state of the electric and the increase in prices of electric at the moment all around the world, not just here in the Philippines. We've had some really high bills lately, and it's just the three of us, just us two and baby Summer down there. And yeah, we just want to talk about it and about ways you can possibly save on your electric bill. We've done some. I know it's a huge bill. I know you're gonna have to pay it as well. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Hey. She's happy now. Yeah. So we wanted to talk about our bills. The last month was, I don't know if you can see this, was 3,633 pesos, which is, for two of us, is disgusting, to be honest. The generation system charge on here is 7.6 kilowatts an hour, and we use 289 kilowatts. We used 289 kilowatts for the month. So yeah, the total 3,633. Compared to when we first moved into the house, when we had the house built and then we started using the aircon and stuff, the bills were maybe 1,300 to 1,300 to 1,600.
Yeah.
And there was a gradual rise to maybe 2,000 because we were adding more gadgets and stuff like that, and laptops and things that we were adding to the house. So obviously there was a gradual rise, but it's getting ridiculous now. It just seems to be going up 500 pesos every month at least. Or double that, you know. This last month, the generation system charge is 8.5 kilowatts an hour. That's a hell of a rise from 7.5 or 7.6. Yeah, obviously everybody's electric is rising, so we wanted to see if we could bring it down a bit. And obviously there's obvious things you can do. I mean, stop using gadgets and cut down on stuff.
We just wanted to share our experience on how to save electric, because most of us, most especially here in the Philippines, we don't know how to save. We don't care. But now that the electric bill is rising up, I think we should do something about it.
So what we did last month, we kept an eye on our electric every day. So I would go over there and check the meter readings every morning, every night, write them down on the fridge, compare them in the morning, write down the notes of what we used that day, basically whether we had the aircon on for 6 hours or for 2 hours or not at all, just the fans, whether we plugged the laptop in or used the battery from the laptop, how many lights we used, whether we had family round or not was a big one as well. Obviously there's more things, more electric being used, more gadgets. We just noted down exactly what was happening and where the usage was coming from, the high usage. Obviously the main one is the generation charge from Leyte, the electric company. This is the biggest problem, really. The second problem for us is aircon. Aircon just uses so much electric, and we know this anyway, but we didn't really understand how much it was using until we started to change a few things. We altered the settings on the aircon, brought the temperature up just a little bit, and just having lots of people around. It's obvious, but this is where your electric goes.
I guess most of the people here in the Philippines, they misinterpret that every time we get brownout in our house, we need to unplug everything. We tried it when we got brownout in here because That's what I am thinking as well. I told my husband that, oh, we need to unplug everything, all the gadgets, all the appliances, because by the time the electric will get back, we will going to have a, what do you call that one, love?
Like a power surge, which will make our bill go higher. I
Higher,
think.
yeah. That's what we are thinking all the time, that every time there's a brownout, when the electric will get back, our electric bill will go up as well. So we tried it, and it's not real. It's not true.
We checked the meter every time there was a brownout. I checked the readings, and then when the electric came back on, quickly went out and checked the reading, and it hadn't moved. So that's a bit of a myth here. I think it doesn't affect the electric bill itself. What it does do is that it knackers your equipment because of the power surge. I mean, it affects computers, washing machines, TVs, like that. So it's best to unplug everything if there's a brownout, especially the refrigerator, actually. So following on from that, we're just going to offer a few tips from our findings, from our experience from this last month, just from writing everything down. I mean, we took 1,000 pesos off our bill. We've gone from 2,600, we've gone from 3,600 pesos to 2,600 pesos. And the generation system charge has also gone up by 1. So we've done really well just by cutting things down. And we haven't really noticed a problem in cutting down on things, especially the aircon. We've just tweaked it a little bit. So what we would say as number 1 tip is to limit your aircon usage. It's pretty obvious again, but by doing this, by what we did, we just had it on 1 or 2 hours before we went to bed, and then we used the fan after that. Before, we would use aircon for 8 hours sometimes, and I think it's 2 hours for 1 kilowatt per hour.
Yeah, 2 hours. Every 2 hours, you will consume 1 kilowatts.
Yeah, every 2 hours you would use 1 kilowatt. And we were averaging 9 to 10 kilowatts a day, but we managed to bring it down to 5 to 6, which is really good, almost half. All we did, like we said, cut it down from 1 to 2 hours a night. The fan was enough. That would cool the room down, and then the fan would just continue. Wasn't a problem. We changed the settings of the aircon to
from cold to dry.
From cold to dry, which I think it stops using the compressor. It just uses the fan, so that uses less electricity. Obviously shut the windows and doors as well, and we get it cleaned regularly every 6 months. And this, I think, will help bring our electric down. Well, it has done so.
Yeah, and if it's rainy season, you don't need to use aircon anyway. Just use the fan, not use the aircon, so you can save.
Yeah. Tip number 2, I would say, is if you can afford it. Obviously, not everybody can. We can't. But our main goal is to eventually get solar panels on the roof. We have a big solar farm here in Ormoc, and a geothermal plant, as I mentioned on one of my other vlogs. And I still, as a foreigner here, I still am struggling to work out why this city is being held ransom to high electric when you've got all this renewable energy around us, which I thought was brought in to bring everybody's bills down. So I don't understand it. Big old solar plant, big old geothermal plant, and the bills are going up. So I think, like I said, if you can get the money together and get a few solar panels, it would help immensely, you know, and that's our ultimate goal. You know. It's a no-brainer, really. A third tip would be just to unplug everything, basically. It may not seem like you use a lot of electricity, but I think there's like something called phantom power or ghost power or something that appliances are still using the power even though they're not turned on and stuff like that.
It's true.
Unplug your laptops when you're using them, just use the battery power. And we've got LED lights as well in the house. They use a lot less electricity than your usual incandescent bulbs, you know. Another tip would be just to double check your meter readings. We've had in the past, especially with the water as well, in the past we've had people come out and checked the meter readings, and they've made typos on your bill, and we've had to chase Orwassa up and Leyte up just to get them changed because they've typed it in wrong. So I think every month just go and check your bill because there could be an error on there. You know, it's a good idea just to keep an eye on your previous month reading and the most recent, and then just cross-check it with your bill. Okay, that's it. It's just a short one. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we just wanted to get this off our chest really, because we've been wanting to do this for a while, you know, just explain something about the electric here. And we just want to echo everyone's sort of sentiments about the electric. You know, lots of people in Ormoc especially are contacting Leyte about their bills and, you know, asking what the hell's going on. I mean, it's going up every month, and I know there's a crisis going on in the world, but surely with all the renewable energy around here, we shouldn't have to rely on that all the time. But what do I know? I don't know. So we just wanted to get this out, really, and talk about the electric. Yeah. Probably not that interesting, but we just wanted to tell you.
Yeah, I just wanted to help.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the people in here, they don't know how to save electric, so might help them.
Yeah, might do, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. Yeah.
And share and share. Say thank you, bye, love.
Say bye, Summer.
Say bye, love.
Say bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Save your electric.